What's up, everybody? I am Jaspreet Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. Hello, ladies. Let me be completely honest for a second. We need more women entrepreneurs and innovators. Look, business and entrepreneurship has been and is a male-dominated field. If you ask me, we need more entrepreneurs of all kinds in this world. Men, women, and people of all races and backgrounds, but women make up 50% of the world's population. That also means that women are 50% of the world's product consumers. And real talk is probably even more. Have you seen when guys and girls go shopping? Guys will go to the mall and come out with one bag in their hand and say it was a long day. Girls, I've seen girls go to the mall and come out with 5 or 6 bags per hand and say it's just round one. All jokes aside, in 2010, Business Insider reported that 75% of businesses in America are owned by men, leaving only the other 25% for women. Even Victoria's Secret CEO is a man. So what does all this mean? It means there's a lot of room and need for women entrepreneurs and innovators. I'm not a history buff, but women were given the right to vote, like less than 100 years ago? There's a gender wage gap, and the traditional role for women was just to take care of the house and take care of the kids. Now is the best time in the history of time, especially for girls and women, to break away from the majority path and create something or do something different. Men and women consume different things, we have different interests, and we have different spending habits. You can capitalize on that. Plus, let's be for real, there's a lot of things that females, well, they just do better than men. When I go and guest speak in schools and girls come and talk to me about this, the most common response I hear is, business is a man's world. I'm not gonna have anybody support me. I get it. It's tough not having anybody support you or your dreams. That's how it was for me too. Nobody wanted me to be an entrepreneur. Nobody thought I could make it in business, especially my parents. My family did not want me to be an entrepreneur. And it's hard at the time to think that this doubt could be beneficial in any way, but having my family not support me was one of my biggest motivators to work hard and succeed, because I wanted to prove everybody wrong. But here's the thing. You have to support yourself when nobody else does. You've probably heard of Oprah Winfrey or even watched her show. Well, it wasn't all easy for her. When Oprah was growing up, her family was so poor that when she went to school, she would have to wear potato sacks stitched together because her family couldn't afford dresses. When she was just 9 years old, she was raped for the first time. She was just 9. Then a few years later, she left home so she could live with her dad, and then she earned a full ride scholarship to Tennessee State University. She was given a full ride to college, but then when she was 19, she decided to drop out so she could focus on media. Imagine that for a second. Imagine what everybody must have thought. A black girl who grew up in poverty, who earned a full ride scholarship to college, was throwing it all away. For what? Her dreams? Well, Oprah became the first black news anchor under the age of 20, and then just 7 months later, she was fired because they said she was unfit for TV. Are you hearing me? She was not handed her success. It did not happen overnight, and she did not have people supporting her, but she did have one thing: her belief in herself. Now, she's worth $3 billion and is arguably one of the most successful TV personalities in history. We need more female entrepreneurs because you can bring a whole new dynamic to entrepreneurship and business, and that's what our world needs. The second most common thing I hear from girls is, what if I mess up? I've never done business before. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, Sara Blakely, who is the CEO and founder of Spanx, says that the secret to her billion-dollar success is, wanna guess? Failure. Sara says that when she was young, her dad would ask her what she failed at every week. That way she knew and understood that it's okay to make mistakes and fail, and that it's a part of life. She originally wanted to be a lawyer, so she took the LSAT twice, which is the law school admission test, and then bombed it both times. She needed a job, so she applied to be Goofy at Disney World, but she was rejected because she was too short, so they offered a job to be a chipmunk instead. She didn't want to do that, so she rejected that and ended up selling fax machines for the next 7 years. That's when she had the idea to create Spanx, but she had never started a business before, so she didn't know how to do it. She never took a business class, and she never worked in retail. Now, after a lot of ups and downs and after a lot of hard work, she runs a very successful billion-dollar company. Look, whatever your excuse is, somebody has already overcome it. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Not everybody wants to put in that kind of work. But now is the best time ever for girls and women to break away from what society has deemed normal for them and to do something impossible. Women make great entrepreneurs. What's up, everybody? If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. And is this something you can relate to? Let me know in the comments below. Don't miss our new videos on entrepreneurship, business, and money every single week. So hit that subscribe button or hit this button right here, even if you're on your phone. Follow me on Snapchat and follow us on Instagram over here. And check out some of our latest videos by clicking these buttons below. And as always, keep hustling.